Over from Mississippi in the spring of '89, I heard of work near Winnsboro, cutting East Texas pine. A couple of days of riding from the port of Jefferson. I heard the buzz of an old sawmill and knew that I had come to my East Texas piney woods home. My East Texas piney woods home. A long day for a dollar, and my soul is all I own. In my East Texas piney woods home.
About 100 miles east of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, tucked away in the tiny woods of East Texas, is the small town of Winnsboro. In that quaint little town, located on the corner of Market and Broadway Streets, is a gym tucked away in the forest. Winnsboro Center for the Arts, WCA for short. In the heart of Winnsboro, this building provides many cultural opportunities for both permanent residents and the many part-time residents who love to escape the surrounding lakes and beautiful countryside. Winnsboro Center for the Arts' mission is to engage people in the arts through educational programming, cultural experiences, and entertainment. It provides an array of activities usually found in the city, but combined with the simplicity of country living. Add to that the diversity of restaurants and sophisticated shopping, and it seems like heaven on earth. The increase in activities and numbers of those participating has caused a need for expansion. The current location at 200 Market Street is now fully paid for, and houses, concerts, theater productions, art exhibits, and a gift shop stocked with creations by local artists. In 2020, WCA began renting space at 212 Market Street to keep up with the growth, hosting an increasing number of classes and workshops, and a ceramic studio complete with 2 kilns. The beauty of East Texas has always been an inspiration for artists, musicians, and writers. You might even say the stage was set when the visionary Al Stillman and his wife serendipitously ended up moving here in the 1990s.
We really didn't decide to move to Winnsboro. We were strictly on a lark when we found Winnsboro. While the daughter was still there, she had asked for a daddy-daughter day where they would just go somewhere. So Al asked her where she would like to go, and she said, well, let's play like we were going to get a lake place and just go follow up some leads and just see what we find, just for fun. And so they looked in the paper and made their list, and there was something in Winnsboro. And so he said, well, let's just head there. And then we decided to go on back to Dallas, and by the time we got to Dallas, we had decided we got to have that. That's our place.
By the time the first board meeting was called, Al already had a plan in place, and the Trails Country Center for the Arts was incorporated on September 18, 2001. Al Stillman often spoke of his vision to expand the Arts District by closing Market Street and converting it into a pedestrian lane. He envisioned a 20-acre campus with an artist residency program as well. It seems he scared many away with his vision, and they might have thought he was just a little crazy. Or maybe, just maybe, he was just ahead of his time. Although Al may have been credited with his vision, it took a town coming together to implement it, Many volunteers have come together over time to convert his dream to a reality.
What really strikes me the most, and I would love to say, is that it was always a team effort. The collaboration was amazing. The talents that were out here in Winnsboro that didn't know each other and were able to get together and become acquainted and share skills because of the Art Center.
It's just been really special to come to find ourselves in this little town that we adopted as our own hometown, and to be part of the very beginning days of a center like this that is now getting ready to just expand and grow.
I would like to see this story just be the beginning of a new chapter of the arts flourishing here and spreading it to other communities. There are other little towns and communities around this center that need what we're beginning to offer.
Once Al Stillman purchased the Market Street building in 2002. He leased it to the Art Center, and they had fundraisers to renovate it. Bob and Becky Hibbard joined forces with the new Art Center and began staging theater productions on the new stage. A favorite that people often mention was the stage production of King Kong, which ran both in 2004 and 2005. Many plays have since graced this very stage. In 2009, Trails Country Center for the Arts became Winnsboro Center for the Arts to bring more awareness to what Winnsboro offers. Because of the hard work of so many individuals that same year, Winnsboro was named one of the 9 cultural arts districts and earned a visit from the governor's wife and a gift of a rendering of the Arts Center. In 2014, a new stage was added, the Bowery Stage, and a concert series was started under the direction of Jim Willis. When the mortgage at the 200 Market Street location was paid in 2020, the Arts Center started renting the 212 Market location to house the constantly expanding educational programs. As these lessons and workshops continue to grow in popularity, the Arts Center has again become short on space and needs expansion. So, what's in store for the next 20 years? Current board president and acting executive director Mary White will share the vision.
Winnsboro Center for the Arts has truly become a multidisciplinary art center. We are perhaps best known for our concerts and theater and our rotating art exhibits, which feature a number of really outstanding artists. But what some people don't realize is that we also have a variety of other activities going on here on a daily basis. Even on those days when the gallery and the gift shop aren't open, there are classes and workshops taking place. In the summer, our summer camps are usually fully subscribed with some 4 to 6 different art and theater camps taking place. We also have scholarships so that any child wanting to attend a camp is able to do so. The Art and Wine Festival is now in its 12th year, and that is really a major attraction for Winnsboro. This past year, over 5,000 people from all over the state came to Winnsboro to visit the Art and Wine Festival. We dearly need more space to accommodate our expanding activities. The City of Winnsboro has very generously given us the property at 206 Market Street, which will allow us to expand our activities right here in the heart of the Cultural Arts District. The new building destined for 206 Market will have a large performance space, a 60 by 60 space, and it will seat up to 250 people. This will just open so many new opportunities to house a variety of activities, not only our concerts and theater. This will be the new home of our summer camps. We can have the book festival there, we can have community functions, and it can be used for private functions as well. Over the past 20 years, so many people have stepped forward and worked tirelessly to make our community the wonderful place that it is. Just look around at all that we have now. Well, first of all, we're a Main Street community, we're a cultural arts district, we have a brand new high school. Market Street has now become a pedestrian zone. The landscaping is beautiful, and we're seeing more and more people wandering downtown. So you might say, now it's our turn to contribute. With this new building, it will really be the flagship of the Cultural Arts District and a showpiece for Winnsboro. We're so excited to be able to do this for our community and with our community. We'll be doing some major fundraising over the next year because our goal is to have this building built by the fall of 2023. You know, this has all been 20 years in the making. I can only imagine what the next 20 years will bring.
Winnsboro Center for the Arts will continue to provide various cultural opportunities for East Texas, integrating the arts into community life.
Also, we come over to the shows and stay in our little places, our inns.
There's our favorite small town sound right there.
Yeah, love that train.
Our challenge to any musician on the stage is how well do they adapt to the train?
I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling round the bend.
Life hurts, but a healing comes in the piney woods breeze.
So as I said, if there was a need, someone always stepped forward and was so willing to give and make it happen. And then we were all the beneficiaries.
Drifting and pining for some long lost soul. Body yearns for the sunshine, heart melts in the moonshine.
The fact that the Art Center exists here attracts them and gives them hope that they will be able to carry on some form of art without having to give up any other source of income and become a starving artist. And that is, I think, critical to the operation of the center.
When you lose everything,